Hello everyone, making a new video today. I'm gonna try to make quite a few videos to this weekend and throughout the whole next week. That is my plan. That's my plan for this. I'm gonna need to do that, and then I have monster missions today. Let's do my resin first and see if I should. I have max resin, so let's go condense it. Or actually, I don't think I've fought all world bosses today. Or weekly bosses yet. Nope, I have not. There's some cats not having a good time right there. But let's do that. And let's go spec team. Originally, before I got stuck, I used Mualani freeze. That was a great team.
Off to the freezer! Strike a pose! Power! A little moon boot!
You should present a united front.
Off to the freezer!
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are. The trial awaits.
It's quite a long cutscene.
Show him you exist! Suffer the wrath of evil! A little elusive! Another star goes out! Going. Am I still too weak?
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary. Our performance has yet to conclude.
I dance for you, my dear!
You two! Time check!
The curtain call has opened!
Yeah, dream solving, that's something I needed. And I think I don't know if I need these for the buy or not. But I think I already have a good amount of those anyway, so I need to go get those. Where are you to buy? I know I can't level these talents yet, but yeah, they need to clean. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a mission or something in that land. Let's see. Trans-domain. Gonna do the dragon. Mainly because I need the dream solving, trying if I can get the weapon billets. I'm gonna try using this too. Not pulling my best, but that's okay.
You are but another fool, chasing a delusional dream.
This is sheer anarchy. Ding dong, you play. Surge. Go claw. Stay put. Surge.
Perish, and its ashes will fall like rain.
You play. Yep. Look, the rainbow. Ready, go! You want this? Stay put. A moonlit night for all. Ready. Hunt them down. Ding dong, hey, go away. You play. You're up. A new moon rises. Wait. Rush attack! Ready, go! Time to testify. Join me in the eternal night! I can release you from your suffering! Stay put!
limited. That's what it sounds like it says. But something we're not able to hear completely. Okay. Much resin left over, enough to condense too. I think we should go focus on getting the supply leveled up now. Because I think I should be able to. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this team.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh yeah, Stygian. Let's go farm. Let's go take down 2 bosses in Stygian. Right now I think I have accepted Skirk artifacts. But I do need some better artifacts for Skirk and Vert. If I want to switch for the rest of the artifact set, I'm gonna need to find. Okay, where's Veretha? Only attack bonus. Okay, so that's good. I just have run this one since when this domain came out, I farmed it constantly. Yeah. Okay. I tried doing medicine. I just could not get the Mandarona defeated. So we're gonna go hard so we can get the thingies, the artifact. This team is focused.
Get to work! Strike a pose! Adaptive frosting! Mine to wield!
Let's go to bonus feather.
Show no mercy! Mine to wield.
Now let's go farm. Let's go. Wait, do I need to take down the boss for the buy, or do I already have enough? Nope, I gotta go farm the boss. Okay, then I'm gonna use my condense. For for my project. Now let's go fight the abyss.
Go get him, Aiden! Be gone, Shadow!
Bring down water! Light the dust! Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Light the dust! A new moon rises.
You got this!
All things must end. You on this? Wait.
Go get him, Aiden! Behold, the dawn!
Remnant of Dreadwing. That's what it's called. Remnant of Dreadwing. Okay. I have to do something and get out of my room. Okay, got left my room.
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous,
Oh, that
but
detail,
unless one
make it night. Mainly doing it's making things so it's easier to get supplies first back
takes
up.
the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest.
A moonlit night for all.
You got this!
Divine light, shield them! Light the dust! Light the dust! You on this! Green moons converge!
All the light shines bright!
Be cleansed!
Okay, this seems that I need to level up the buy up to level 90. Need the buy to level 90.
Surge!
You got this! Be gone, Shadow!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Light the dust! Good luck! Being done! Wait, a new main process.
Go get him, Aiden!
Be cleansed! Divine light, shield them!
Let me see who's a good healer on this team. Oh, man. I just need a healer for this team because the buy's health gets low. I'll use Layla's. How much one got left over? Okay, so I farmed like 10. Okay. I need a bit more now. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll farm the rest of the Red Wing material. And let's then I can craft these. Also find her too. Does the Bible work faster at night? Oh, the Mizuki puffers.
First, keep smiling. And when clients arrive, remember to greet them. Then, introduce designs and colors to them based on their needs. Well, that's everything memorized. We should be fine now, right? Come on, Kachina. Moalani's put her trust in you, so you can't mess this up. You can do it! You totally can! Well, welcome to Leisurely Puffer Water Sports Shop. Huh? Traveler, it's you! Well, Moalani's gonna be leading tours over the next couple of days. She'll have to start prep work today, in fact. So that left the shop without staff. Now, she did say that closing it for a while would be okay. But since I happen to be free, I thought I'd do something for a friend. And I might open a cake shop someday. So, thanks for the encouragement. Moalani said something similar before. I know I can do this. Sure. See you later. Delicious. Hey, Kaniche, what are you idling around for? Come forth and serve the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao, some more Canepa berry juice at once.
Busy right now.
Baloney! You're not doing a thing right now. Kachina will be fine. Serving your lord drinks is a far more pressing issue.
Not if there's none left.
What? How could it have gone so fast? Ugh, I've barely had a few sips. Wasn't there a whole bottle? You drank some behind my back, didn't you, Kaniche?
Not that there was any need.
What? Why, you stubborn brat! hurry up and find that little rascal Mualani and have her bring... This was barely enough to wet our royal lips!
Come on. Let's go say hello. We meet again, traveler. Yeah. Mualani asked me to keep an eye on her while she minds the shop alone.
She asked both of us, you self-centered little... minion! The almighty Dragon Lord and his accomplishments shall not be overlooked!
I could tell he was gonna say moron, but...
Then let all know that the mighty Ahau spent all our advance payment before we could even finish the commission.
Kneech, you little...
Seems like our job is done. It's about time for us to...
Huh? Leaving so soon? Not on my watch. Good thing I sped up my preparations and got back early. Just a little worried, you know. But since we've run into each other, let's go grab some dinner together to celebrate Kachina's first time managing a shop solo. Traveler, you should join us too. Look, Kachina spotted us. Oh, and by the way, there will be lots of iced Canepa berry juice at the dinner. My treat.
Ahem! Then I, Kahula How, shall deign to accept this invitation.
Let's go then.
Yay! Kachina! Over here! Over here!
Coming, Mualani!
Next is Leo. Oh, Kachina's still there. I thought that one yesterday. Let's get it done. Hey, I call it being fair. She's doing my mouse has a button, I think it's double click whenever I press it. I apologize for that, but I think it is double clicking. That is interesting. Wait, what? What the? Wait a second, I need this out. I can... That is Wait, you can do that? Wait, wait, what the? That's interesting.
Stop!
Okay, he has normal human. Or what you would tend to call that, because characters that normally are not human don't have charge. I need to see which. How is this Yeah, okay, then what? do the rest of the quest for the Mondstadt event. Let's go here. Homebound and Nintendo. Quest. Navigate. Enter the world of the bubble. The bubble.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try harder than that. You ain't messing around, huh? Take this!
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Liar's gonna be... Ugh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Technically, the guild is part of Snezhnayan rule. It's partly from Snezhnaya and the Harbinger.
Let me see here. It looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember, this is a tense moment.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the lyre.
You all sure are getting into character. Okay then, let's go!
Why am I a normal traveler, not my traveler? Where am I? Oh, yeah, this isn't my traveler. But it is artifacts I use. Is the constellations are active, okay. Oh wait, they max out all the talents. Well, that's interesting. We can actually have a traveler.
If the conflict really had escalated to this point back then... just imagine the cleanup work.
Yeah, good thing it didn't turn out like that. No use thinking about something that didn't happen, right?
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think about it.
I don't know the chest here. I probably missed them. I missed the chest over here when I first played. Here it is, here we go. Back 1 inch. I did this quest.
I couldn't keep up with you after all, Grandmaster.
Expeditions have a way of doing that to people. Ever consider taking your adventurers out on a long trip?
I think I'll pass.
No entry. This place is under Fatui jurisdiction.
I never thought I'd get the chance to spar with the cavalry captain.
I'm always up for a duel, as long as you treat me to a glass of wine after we're done.
Before this, I hope we get to use our own traveler when we fight the.
How dare you stand in our way! You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough!
What a coincidence. Or perhaps I should say, great minds think alike.
Yes, well, this looked like the most relaxed. I'd prefer to get this over with.
Of course. After all, this place suffers from a dire lack of comfortable chairs and good tea.
The Holy Liar! There! Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable Electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late! Put the liar down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl? Why, because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the spitting image of an Electro-Sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an Electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests.
The mini ones.
The Holy Liar der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else. Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away! After her, quick!
I'm doing both parts. I'll make a video after this.
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Oh yeah, we did our own part. She got stuck. This sounds like the Minecraft, the battle modes on Minecraft.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations! Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute.
This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's at least a few times bigger.
Yes, I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of the Knights.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages then.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home kind of person.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Lyre.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just you, Luke.
Oh, I had to use their traveler. But theirs is not as good as my traveler. It's a lot more crit damage. Okay, crit rate. Wait, why is the crit damage so high and the crit rate so low? I'm using a crit damage circlet rather than the crit rate. Well, I get crit rate from this weapon. Only 4%. Yeah, I should swap back to the crit rate circlet. Actually, am I all on piece? Oh wait, no, I have that. That's giving me more crit damage. Who has the energy recharge circle? I think I should put Traveler on this one. That's default. Oh, what happened to Traveler's original piece? Isn't this Fontaine? I find this music from Fontaine. He's a lot more.
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice! Is that Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
What?
This whistle is funny.
What? What?
How? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that!
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Grinddaughter, I suppose.
That would make sense.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
I have a feeling if Barbarloth does go into the story as playable or her model appears, that's probably what's gonna happen.
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a Fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
All right. Almost forgot about that.
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
ceiling and move it,
guarding this spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. No. Wait, my line...
I would think you have bigger concerns right now.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatous.
Wait, but...
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only one key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at but when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made sense. I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really? I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent.
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. D-Luke. Anyway, you can head in now.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have 1 more line, Miko.
Do I?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
And off he goes.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on, kid! Let's finish what we started!
Here we go!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Go as one!
Okay. You win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a Fatous. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatous costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though.
That is interesting.
Talk about bad luck. The minute you put on that Fatui costume, the gun stopped working.
Yeah, thanks for stepping in, Dad.
The Fatus up ahead values wealth above all else. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation.
I wonder if...
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. The crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
I wonder how does that work?
I would have thought there was this much more to be made in a dump like Mondstadt.
Hey! Did you just break character?
What? Of course not. All right, here's the crest. Oh, and with that, I'm off the clock. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording and stop recording, and I'll come back to recording in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I just had to go do something quickly.
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexen Circle never promises an amount they can't deliver, even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Oh yeah, Klee did.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I think you may want to help out Mona.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag.
I believe everyone here, besides the Traveler, these three. In the Hexerai unique are. Yeah, Hexerai is actually for Hexerai.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been made for me then. Further resistance would be foolish.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durant.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
Alright, we've got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil dragon in the end.
Was she using the same sword that I have on my traveler? Diluc has wolves and braves. All travelers
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it.
Thanks.
No problem.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this.
Of course you want to make things difficult.
Oh, he got all the way up to the location.
Yeah.
That's
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a...
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up! Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed.
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true. Though thine prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat, courage has not yet failed her. Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us.
Look! The Ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's their chance!
Group 2, reinforce! Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once! Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one foul swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
Alright. I give up. Just don't hit. Alright. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain.
Yeah! This role was perfect for you!
Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed?
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here.
It's open!
Miss Alice does love to tease, does...
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time. So
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Well said, Traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force.
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together. I appreciate the kind words. Make sure to do the same, Traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here! And the breeze is nice too.
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Noelle! I've been looking everywhere for you. Come on, join us.
Just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon, I promise.
In that case, I'll help you out.
Want to eat at our table? A whole bunch of friends are there.
All right, let the relaxing begin.
Even though I didn't have a lot of lines, I still had fun. Acting out a light-hearted script alongside a bunch of friends. It was nice to have a laid-back experience for once.
Quite a change of pace from our experience in Not Cry, huh?
Yeah, this was far less complicated.
You can say that again.
As the battle hung in the balance, I spoke an incantation from the Imanakresh, broke through their ranks with ease, and thus the holy lyre was mine. 'Twas light work for one such as I.
Cyrus told me all about it. You were amazing.
Having seen it for myself, I must admit, you were quite something, my lady. Why, I bet even Barbados himself would have been hard-pressed to catch up with you.
That was Hexencircle magic, not some incantation, but... whatever. Guess I'll let her have her moment.
Bring it!
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. Well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time. You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption, considering their target was Dvalin. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire. Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares?
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
He's more focused on helping that man.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Haha! Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that. All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun! Da da da!
That's so adorable. Quickly and Alice bombing the lake.
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Celestia Christine right there. Wait, Celestia? Because wasn't it, or is it? Is that where? Wait, we know it has moved every little bit. Where is it? Wasn't it thought to be like near Unionvale Fontaine? Let's go to Nodcry and see. Here. Walk the opposite way. Can you see Celestia here? You should be able to.
Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Get to work!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Show no mercy! Everybody stand back!
This might be easy to skip. Oh wait, I think it's me. What is this bar? Let's make it stay. Oh, okay, so it's like right there. Now tattoo fontaine. Let's go to like right here. Okay, here.
All right, we made it! Time for round 2! Huh? Was this bubble this color before?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be! How would the power of the abyss even get in there?
You sure know your stuff, traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Ooh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information first.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat... My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right?
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
Okay, I am back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, excuse me, the plane class. I just
Are you
ate.
sure about that?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic, after all.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss-corrupted Dvalin. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Count me in too. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, tone-deaf bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown. I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos. So I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right. I'll monitor the situation from outside.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
All right, let's go.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt? Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others? Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters. Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door.
We're using...
Let's play! Time for takeoff!
Why isn't that the hexagon circle right there? Well, that's interesting. There's like a little thread. Well, maybe there's gonna be another abyss thing on Mondstadt sooner or later. We do something like that. I'm gonna try and do this and keep doing the wolf without getting your own.
Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah!
Oh, we already have one of these birds. Okay, this is taking a while, but it's a little work. We can keep going. We're all like this. I wonder if we're gonna do some power. Almost there.
I mixed together some of the communication and control functions and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These are menu devices.
All good, Vince?
Very much so, thanks to your time.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters!
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup.
Good point. Let's go!
I had to go real quick. Okay. Hello. I'll be back. I'll try to continue the recording. Things are not going yet. I plan for getting today done. Okay. I'll be back. Pause the recording.
Look! It's the Volin! Is it just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them. No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though. Just like back then.
Yes. It seems more like an alternate version of events. Well, monsters abound no matter where we look.
Think you can get away? Here we go! Let's play! Time for takeoff!
Hey! Diluc is over there!
Yahoo! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away? Brace yourself!
Made it. Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here? Then my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians for one. Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find.
Wait, what about Varka?
No, I'm not sure where he is. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea. Here we go!
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case...
Have you seen Barca, by the way?
No. He might be at the upper levels.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Think you can get away?
Go as one!
Wait! Hear me!
Yahoo! Ha! Yeah! Brace yourself! Yeah!
What it is?
Here we go! Wouldn't gliding be... Time for takeoff! Brace yourself! Yeah! Yahoo! Yeah! Think you can get away?
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
The Grandmaster should be over there.
Yeah. Hello? Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Okay. I just need to relax and play the quest.
We're here to help!
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Think you can get away?
I swear by my sword!
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Farka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the traveler never showed up, you could have done—
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Farka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
I have to go real quick. I'll be right back. I'm still not.
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier was—
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this. No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits.
City with the Caribbean.
This is it. Ready, everyone?
More than.
of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet.
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then. We overcame this challenge once.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You all right, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Teyvat if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough.
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Time for takeoff.
Thunder! Nice job! One more to go.
Yeah, wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh boy! It's Superman now!
Here we go!
Retribution! Up the ante! Got a bit too cocky. Up the ante! Yeah! Maria sweeping in! Burn! Thunder!
Wait, hear me!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Time to switch positions!
Destruction.
Up the ante! That's gonna leave a scar. Up the ante!
Think you can get away?
Thunder! Up the ante! On me! Burn! Thunder! Up the ante! Time to get serious.
Time for takeoff.
Burn! Up the ante! Thanks, Gene.
Something to add. I'll say something after the cutscene. Hello.
Devon, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
This next part's quite funny. I find this next section funny.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It sounded like a choo-choo cart ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Clee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more. You had me at fine wine.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still...
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along? Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right?
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there. Whoa! Looks like it's been fixed already.
Wait.
That explains the loud noise I heard outside. So it was Dvalin who fell into the river.
Considering his size, the fact that he broke a single window and not the entire wall seems like a feat of magic in itself.
Thanks for helping with the repairs, you two.
Explain it.
This place looks as good as new now.
Does that count as a great feat of alchemy?
Looking for
I
me?
wonder when they'll have it though. Like,
I'm
where it's on
glad.
their skin,
I
they
wanted
have
to
it in
thank you for helping me keep my promise to Clee. She had a splendid time in the bubble. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course. I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Barca have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise, do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
All right.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Zircle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass. This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it! It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
I wonder if it's tied to the destruction. That could be interesting, that if the abyss is kind of due to anti-matter legion, or just tied to the destruction in general.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities.
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Cleet!
She's already inside.
Yes, it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
Finish the... Why not see? Let's see... I think I don't really need Worker, but he is a good character. Same for Fun. The weapon would be good. I might switch from Blood-Soaked Ruins. Let's see what... As for Lunar Charge, but Death of the Great Mighty Wolf is actually also a good weapon. I can probably put this on my Wicca. We'll switch it. Yeah. But, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna end the recording here. Or get into a video. I'll try to...
Gusha Biat?
Where is the little one? Any other one that I don't have that I could get? Yeah. Oh, that is... Yeah, I need that. I just say I got a lot of them already. What is this for? Oh, this one's... Wait, what? Wait. He's reading your mind. Nose filtering? Oh, if I had nose filtering, even though it's filtering. Why not? No, not so many. Leisure time? Oh. Investigate enough. We're not investigating enough, but it's funny, like the investigate happened right near we can talk to Nefa. Well, yeah, we stick friends with Nefa. Let's look here. Wow. I got Nikita's done, because I had Nikita build level 90 in high friendship. I don't have any of the other characters here level 90. Some of them I don't even use. Okay, I don't know if I should end the recording yet. Anything else to do? I can do leeway exploration tomorrow. I need to explore more of leeway. So, I'll just end the video off here. And I'll probably move on to making a Minecraft video. Okay, bye for right now. Goodbye.